Welcome to my channel. This is just going to be a quick message. If you are new, welcome. All of my information is listed below and in my info. I do have two Instagrams, one related to twin flame poetry. The other is quick tarot readings for all the zodiac signs. And I also have wrapped gemstone jewelry Etsy store that's listed below. So this message came through when I was reading, and I didn't have an intention to film this, but I felt like I needed to. So the emotions that came over me was this gratitude for the journey, being reflective of the growth, and the gratitude towards the masculine energy. I heard a message, I think it was a couple weeks ago, about the masculines. And I also heard this yesterday too, fulfilling their contract with us. So I know that there is a, and it's a 3D program, but when the masculine pulls away, it's a feeling like it's being done to you. And the overwhelming feeling that kind of came over me, and a knowing that I've had for a while now, is that that was all. I mean, we all know at this point probably that it was meant to unfold the way that it has, to push the feminine into this growth that we've experienced. And so, sorry, I'm getting emotional because, I mean, it's definitely a strong feeling that's kind of waving over me. So I was doing this reading, and this card came out, which is the scales imbalanced, and I felt like this represents this imbalance that's been between the masculine and feminine energy, and we've seen this through centuries of our history of the imbalance. And as many of you know, without the balance, the yin and the yang of the feminine and masculine energy, there's also the imbalance of the peace and harmony on the planet, which, and this unconditional love, and when the feminine energy stays suppressed, we can't reach this balance, and it keeps us trapped and stuck in this 3D reality. And as a twin flame, we're here for a much greater mission other than to just be in union with our masculine. As a twin flame, we had a contract before we got here. The twin flame journey was really to assist in a quicker awakening, that will allow us to assist the planet in, the collective awakening. So there has been a contract between the feminine and the masculine. So it was just reflection of all of the times the masculine has pulled away, all of these times that we felt like, I don't understand why the masculine's not hurrying up. It's a contract, and the 3D version of the masculine may have not known exactly what they were doing, and I think we feel this too with the push and pull that we've been feeling. And that's because sometimes I don't even think the masculine on a 3D level understands why, they're running from something that they know is their ultimate destiny. But their pull away from us pull away from the feminine energy has forced the rise of the feminine, and we're seeing it. We're seeing it every day, and we're feeling it, and it's incredible. And this feeling of gratitude just overcame me from this, because it's beautiful what is happening and all the work that we've done. And without the masculine's help, we wouldn't have gotten there. And, I was also reflecting on just, we do speak a lot about the feminine being kind of the lead and the teacher for the masculine, but vice versa. I remember something my masculine said to me a couple years, or maybe it was a year and a half ago. It was back before I had my awakening, and he came for a visit as a friend, and he said something to me, and he said, I felt like he wanted me to open up, and I asked him, you know, why. It seemed like he really wanted to talk about something, and he told me later on that he felt like I was searching for something that was outside of myself, and I may not already realize that I had it within. And it's incredible, because that's what this journey is all about, is finding this this strength within, and the journey to get to that, yes, does feel hard at times, but it's all part of the process, and part of what is going to allow these I heard the word first responders to be able to assist with the awakening of the collective, and this rise towards this 5D consciousness, towards this unconditional love and this balance that's happening. And like I said, we're seeing it as more of the feminine balance comes into place. We're going to see this fast progression towards breaking free of the 3D programming, and moving towards this this reality and this new earth, this what I believe is going to be just unconditional love, and something that I can't even imagine at this point. I mean, I can start to see it, but it's just, oh gosh, it's just insane. It's beautiful, really, it is. And so, and it came out in the cards here with the whatever's right, insignificant change, and the heavy. So whatever's right just really talks about kind of doing whatever it takes, whatever's meant to be, and whatever needs to be done. And I see here insignificant change, and the butterfly will always, I know a lot of people resonate with this symbol, but when I first started awakening, I literally had caterpillars everywhere. I saw them everywhere. It was insane. They were in my bathroom. They were outside. It was like, you know, all over the place. And I think this just speaks of like the this time period of separation that has allowed the feminine to be insignificant change. And I have the death and rebirth card. And because it came up this way, I do feel like this is, you know, the feminine coming out of this, like this death of the 3D programming, and reaching outside of herself for something she already has within. And then I do see there is no you, nobody here but us folk. And that just really just speaks of this knowing that you are no longer, you're not separate. This 5D consciousness, this, you know, rise and awakening towards this unconditional love and this new earth is understanding that we are all one. And when we start to see it that way, it allows for us all to live in peace and harmony, in perfect balance. And, you know, there are no mistakes, because it's all, like I said before in my previous video, it is all here for a reason, to allow us to learn those lessons so we can assist as first responders with the rise of the collective. And yeah, and I just see this this King of Cups here, the Three of Wands, and the Strength card. And when I saw the King of Cups, it really just represented to me this feminine coming into balance, because the King of Cups represents like this stable emotion and psychic abilities and all of these wonderful things that the feminine energy does resonate with, but also the balance coming in there of the masculine. So the stability that brings, and finding that within. And the Three of Wands speaks of really just seeing this new future now, seeing, you know, all of the tools that we have in our tool bag to move forward in this progression and to assist. And then the Strength card, which is just, I mean, it's really beautiful, guys. So I wanted to jump on and give that message. Just much gratitude for this journey, and I am grateful to be a part of it, and grateful for my masculine, the masculine energy and all the work that they're doing as well. So Thank you, beautiful souls. Thank you for your work, and I hope you have a wonderful evening.